Morning, guys. Coming back at you. Today's Sunday. Got one of the days you gotta run errands and get a lot of other stuff done. You didn't get time to do it during the week. So I'm basically carrying that on today. Before we begin, if you can hit that subscribe button with your knuckles, you're an excellent puncher with knockout accuracy. So hit that subscribe button for me if you can. Keep it short and sweet today. Pretty much a couple things I wanted to talk about. For those of you who don't know, John McCain just passed yesterday night, I believe it was. Just getting time to comment on it today. John McCain was a senator, I believe, and for American senator. I remember the first time I ever really paid attention to John McCain. He was running against Barack Obama. I think this was 2008, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was. I think it was John McCain in 2008, and he was one of those cats who was consistently against Donald Trump, and really didn't condone any of the stuff he was talking about or saying. So I mean, it's one of those things where the dude was 81 years old. And he passed away. I think it was brain cancer is what took him out. But I mean, when you get up there in the age like that, man, you don't really have a whole lot of time left. So, I would expect, people to be, some of these other senators and stuff to be pretty much following his footsteps, man, because these guys are older. And again, you can't live forever. So it's one of those things that it comes for everybody. So yeah, the first time I heard about him was around 2008. So yeah, man, that's one of them things where, it comes for us all at some point. Some people sooner than others. So that's pretty much my thoughts on that particular topic. I had a friend of mine that was asking me about dating, man, and I was explaining to him that the dating game has completely changed over the course of time. I think social media has greatly impacted dating for like younger guys, man. I remember when I was in my early 20s, social media wasn't really as prevalent. I don't think it started getting really popular till my late 20s. But man, like the thing that guys are dealing with now, man, like the amount of attention females are constantly bombarded with, it basically would make it harder for somebody who's actually interested in somebody else to pursue them. Like, you have to do it differently. And I was just giving them some tips, like, dude, at this point you pretty much, my allergies are killing me, but dude, at this point you pretty much have to like adjust for the fact that females are constantly bombarded with attention on social media. You got guys in their inbox constantly complimenting them. They put a picture up, they got 30,000 comments, everybody's liking and loving the pictures. So this is that constant validation that females like to pursue when they, when they put up a picture or something like that. It's one of those things that's just, it's really natural, I guess, for females. They just want attention and they just want to be seen in the whole 9 yards. Which is okay, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it because that's just the way it is. But at the same token, it can make it harder sometimes for guys who want to date them. So with that said, it is a lot of information you can look at online. I mean, we live in an era of information, man, so you literally can go right online and learn how to deal with like certain situations and scenarios if you're really trying to get out there and date. And this guy I know, he's in his late 30s too, but he really doesn't he didn't have time to mingle with females a lot because he's always working and he's always training, which is good, man. Like, be about yourself and try to make sure you keep the best outlook you can, I would say. And take care of yourself mainly. That's the first thing, because at the end of the day, if you don't take care of yourself, dude, you're not gonna have that you're not gonna put yourself on a pedestal. And the main thing you want to understand is you come first. So before you go seeking any type of I would say validation from anybody else or any type of, let me roll this one. These mosquitoes are tearing my ass up. Jeez. 2 of them just landed on me just a second ago. But yeah, before you try to seek any kind of like relationship or any type of advancement with anybody else, you really have to be happy with who you are first, man. That's the first thing. So I say self-improvement is a crucial factor for that. So improve yourself and make sure that you try to keep a positive mind state as much as you can, and just realize that you are definitely worth it, because at the end of the day, that's what matters. Are you happy, and are you happy with the moves you're making and the other person you're dealing with? So that's the first step, and then I would also say, your appearance too, man. You got to make sure you try to dress as nice as possible, and make sure you don't have to wear like expensive clothes, but just make sure that you look decent. Make sure when you go out, you just carry yourself a certain way, you look a certain way. Of course, you have to have some kind of income, because if you don't have anything, it's going to be harder to even do that. A few tips. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but it starts inside, man. It starts with being content with who you are, and being content with how you respond to things, what you're willing to deal with, and what you won't tolerate. Those are the main things you need to worry about. From there, you know, pretty much you can work and navigate, and it'll be a learning experience. So that's just a few thoughts I had real quick. So I mean, let me know what you guys think, you know, in terms of dating. Do you think the dating game's completely changed for younger guys out there seeking women? Like, comment, subscribe, and you know, let me know what your guys' opinion is. Meanwhile, I gotta go run these errands. I'll holler at you guys later. Peace.